welcome back. So today I thought it would be really fun to do a festival inspired makeup look, and for today's look I'm thinking it'd be fun to do something mermaid themed. So if you'd like to follow along with me, I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette and the Juvia's Place Masquerade Mini. You can use the mini or the full size, whichever you have, if you have one of those. If you don't have either of these, you can use similar shades. We're going to be using a bright pink, a very bold purple, and a shimmery metallic kind of green, kind of teal, kind of turquoise shade like that. I have done all of my other makeup already, eyebrows, face, all that jazz. The only thing that's left is to do some eyeshadow. So I'll get you guys zoomed in and we will get started. So first I'm going to be using a fluffy blending brush to go into the shade Zobo in the Juvia's Place Masquerade palette. This is going to act as my transition shade. And since this is festival makeup, you can get a little bit crazy with it. So we are going to be doing some bold things today, and I'm going to take this transition shade almost up to my brow bone. Normally I use tape to define my lower lash line and to make room for a winged liner, but today I'm not using any tape, and since this is festival makeup and can be a little bit more bold, I'm actually going to drag this transition color down a little bit further because it's going to kind of go into the lower lash line as well. Once I have a good amount of product built up in that transition area, I'm going to go into the color Makeda, also in the Juvia's Place palette. And this is going to define my crease. My tip here is to start off light and build that purple into the crease instead of going in with too heavy a hand. And don't forget to blend up a little bit into that transition color. I'm also going to take this into the inner corner and then down a little bit further. I'm getting a little bit of fallout on my cheek there, but that's okay. We can just brush that away later. Once you've got that put into the crease, you can go back into Zobo with your fluffy blending brush and go back over the transition from purple to pink. Then I'll take a little bit more Makeda and deepen the crease. And it's actually okay if that shade Makeda gets a little bit onto the lid because we are going to go in and cover that up with our Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette. For this next step, we will use the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette in the shade Watt. It's this beautiful green. We're going to put that all over the lid. That's such a beautiful color. And I'm using it with no setting spray, no glitter glue. That's just how it looks. Alright, now that I have that shade on my lids, I'm going to brush away some of this fallout, and then we'll get started on the lower lash line. For the lower lash line, I'm going to get started with a smaller shader brush, and I'm going to dip into that color Zobo and go pretty far down under my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and just blend the edges. After that's blended well, I'm going to go back into Makeda with that same shader brush, but this time I'm going to focus it more into the lower lash line, not as far down as I did with Zobo. Alright, so with that, the eyes are finished. Now it's looking a little crazy right now, but don't worry. We're going to add some liner and some lashes, and it will look a whole lot cooler. So I'm going to go do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I threw on some liner, and then I had a pair of false lashes that I attempted to put on, but they were giving me more problems than they were worth. They were just ruining my life, and so I decided to ditch them and just do like a nice mascara. I added a little bit of the Orion highlight, that's the blue one from the ABH Aurora Glow Kit, and then a little bit of glittery lip gloss, and that could potentially be the finished look. However, I think if you really want to go like above and beyond and like take this way over the top, there's something else that mermaids require that I don't see here, and that's a whole bunch of glitter. So you could leave this look as is, this could be the finished product, but I'm going to do something a little bit crazy because I never get to put glitter on my face. So I'm going to add a little bit of the NYX holographic loose glitter over that blue highlight that I just put down. So I'll be using the NYX glitter primer, and I don't want to wipe it on with a brush or a sponge because I'm worried about it disturbing the makeup underneath. So I'm just going to pat it on with my finger really gently here. See if I can get it on there without like messing things up too badly. That works, I think. And then I've got my glitter here. Just dump a little into the cap, and I'm going to use a really fluffy blending brush just to pick up a little bit at a time, just kind of like that, and I'm just going to lightly tap it over the glitter primer. Now I feel like a mermaid. I feel like that glitter almost looks like fish scales, which is super fun. I am going to go do something a little more interesting with my hair, and I will be right back. Alright, so here is the final product, guys. Big hair don't care, right? I didn't really do anything special to it. This is just kind of how it looks when I don't straighten it. Just kind of like wild and out of control. But that fits perfect for the Mermaid Festival look, right? I hope so. Anyway, I don't know if we have any big music festivals in Minnesota coming up this spring. I really don't think that we do. It's pretty cold for music festivals here. But for those of you living in California and other places that are warm and beautiful, you guys have fun. Go to your spring music festivals, go to Coachella, have a blast. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.